Billy Mays here with another fantastic product. Billy Mays here with another fantastic product. Billy Mays here with another fantastic product.
Commercialism, it's everywhere, kids. You got them on your magazines, on TV. You can walk down the road and see ads for pizzas and stuff. It's crazy. It's everywhere. I never understood that when I was a kid. I was just watching cartoons and playing video games. And of course, with commercialism, that would usually intertwine watching cartoons and seeing ads about video games back in the day. And you know, I'm still watching cartoons and playing video games. I got like the Metal Gear Solid 3 thing here. That's pretty cool. I'm sure ads nowadays are kind of straightforward. All of them have like memes and shit, and video game ads are pretty much like, straight to the point. They're usually on websites and before videos, maybe this one. And that's what this video is going to be, folks. All the ads from the 80s, 90s to like mid-2000s, usually the time when I grew up with this sort of shit. A lot of these commercials are stuff that I don't really see, but there are some that I actually do remember. And you know, what else is there to start with one of the most infamous commercials to ever come out for one of the most famous games to ever come out? That's right. It's really bad.
It's the Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad.
God damn. This is just so cheesy. I mean, like, first off, why would this punk-ass kid be chilling out with a nerd talking about Nintendo shit? The motherfucker just pulls out the fucking fire of the century. All the while, the nerd is just doing some wiki-wax shit over his music. That's the true power of Nintendo, kids. Rapping about video games. It's gonna take off. Incidentally though, this isn't actually the first commercial about the first Zelda game, actually.
Which way to go? Good time.
This actually might be worse. This is just an insane dude just talking about the enemies in the game. And yelling Zelda all the damn time. Like, at least the rapping kids talked about the game. This guy was just... What?
Good time.
Ah shit, hide the weed, dude!
Yeah. We're getting calls about a wild party over here. Know anything about it? Which one of you jokers goes by the name Mario? It's me! Could you step outside, please?
That time Mario sold drinks to minors, am I right, guys? And man, these guys are so into Mario Party. I mean, usually that's the game that ends friendships.
Nothing about this game is that intense.
Only on Nintendo 64.
But it's me, Mario!
Yeah, tell it to the judge.
Here you go, man. Well, it's about time, dude. I've been waiting 63 years.
Oh man, okay, this I gotta talk about. First up, he's been playing Mario Party for like 63 years. Like, you realize how long that is? Like, the first TV was invented like 60 years or something. Second off, not only he's playing Mario Party for over 60 years, but he's playing it for himself. Does Fruit by the Third kind of realize that Mario Party is like, a multiplayer game? Like, out of all those 60 years, he didn't have enough time to save up the allowance for a second controller, or the other kid didn't have a second controller. Also, this commercial takes place in the year 2061, so technically these guys are still playing Nintendo 64 games and eating fruit by the foot. Like what, that new Switch console is out? That doesn't have Mario Party or Banjo-Kazooie or like what, Battle Tanks?
Whee! For the brightest colors always. What the?
Yeah, get that girly shit out here. This is a man's game. Fucking laundry sauce stealing teddy bear motherfucker.
Explosive tank action for up to 4 players.
Battle tanks.
Huh, for the 3DO? Oh, I had that on 64. Kind of thought all it had was this.
The following contains subtitles for our non-funk speaking audience.
Yo, what up, dog? I'm here to drop some knowledge about my boy Toe Jam and who? Earl. The game's beat fresh. Bam! All that, boy. Yo, peep out my man DJ as he flex. And he go crazy Earl checking out the house in the hood. In other words, I highly recommend it.
I don't think that was racist or what, but hey, it's time for a Sega block! Let's be frank here, Nintendo back in the day was completely uncompatible, and then Sega came in and said, hey, our system is 100 times more better than Nintendo's shit. They were pretty much like all in your face advertisements, being hip and cool with the youngins.
Look at what Sega Genesis has got.
So he gets Sega Genesis, the ultimate action system. And then he buys Mortal Kombat, the arcade edition, and the all-new Shinobi 3, and Marvel's X-Men.
This is great! And all I've done is enter my name!
Oh man, Arrow the Acrobat. Listen, buddy, we're gonna get into later, but if there's anything that Sonic has truly ruined in the video game industry, was all these people trying to make all these video game mascots. Absolute favorite thing about most of these commercials are the 3D graphics. Like, they're not in the game, but it's in your face. It's cool, and that's all that matters in it.
Fight me!
I must have that new Sega Power Rangers game! Goldar, steal it for me!
I mean, hey, it's no Krispy Kreme, but a Sega Genesis game as the main plot in a Power Rangers thing, and that's not really too far off from the actual show itself.
Let's go, Goldar! Sorry, Rita. You'll have to buy it like everyone else.
Power Rangers for Sega Genesis. Also available for Game Gear and Sega CD. All sold separately.
Sega CD, it was a lot more different on that.
Sega!
If you've got a Genesis, or a Game Gear, or a Sega CD, there are new Sonic games coming. As you'll see on Sonic Mania Day, they're really fancy.
They got delayed again.
Now, when you buy the Sega Genesis that comes with Sonic 1, you'll get Sonic 2 absolutely free.
Alright, now this was a pretty memorable commercial. I mean, it's an infomercial parody about Sonic the Hedgehog 2. You can't get any better than that. Although I will say I do have a high criticism about this commercial. I even know that's supposed to be a parody on infomercials, but itself is also a scam. Like, I got this thing, of course, and I'm cutting my hand, and it's not really doing a whole lot. It's not cutting veggies or anything, so much like all infomercials, this thing's a fucking scam. Fuck you, Sonic 2. I can't play your new fancy game on Steam, so I gotta Switch or PS4. The commercial was so memorable that they even remade it for the Sonic Mania Collector's Edition ad. Like they love it, and it's kind of cute, honestly. They even brought up one of their old slogans, "Welcome to the next level." It's kind of like a good love letter to all those old commercials they did.
Sonic Mania Collector's Edition, available now for a limited time only, and canceled separately.
Has it got huge new zones? Twice as big as Sonic 2? Has it got the new 3D special stage? And the new game save feature?
Listen, it might be funny that game save feature has to be such a big thing, but it honestly would have for a platformer like Sonic.
New Sonic 3 game cartridge and Sega Genesis sold separately.
We went to the big guy.
We laid the whole thing out for him.
We told him we had this great idea for a new game called Sonic and Knuckles.
It's Knuckles in his own game. Plus, it has new technology.
Lock-on technology.
So you can play Knuckles in Sonic 2 and 3.
It's revolutionary.
He just left.
Okay. I want to level with you here, but isn't that the same guy who played like the little dwarf dude in like the Black Lodge in Twin Peaks? The features on these two dudes are like exactly the same, and I don't want to like think of it like, you know, all short people look the same or anything, but like, come on, it has to be him. If anything, I'm still gonna post this because, you know, just because it would be funny.
Something is heading straight for us. I feel it now, too.
Oh, God.
What is it? I've never felt anything this powerful.
Dragon Ball Z for Game Boy Advance. Get powered up.
So fucking stupid. Didn't even show any games. It was just Dragon Ball on Game Boy Advanced. Remember when Half-Life was on the Dreamcast? That was a thing. I think. I mean, definitely looks like Half-Life to me on a console. Remember when Valve made games? Like good games and not like shitty card games? Now, hardcore FPS games like Doom back in the day, they were barely advertised. There's only a few advertisements that I could find, and honestly, they're kind of really good. You got this one where a bunch of adults talk about the game while being in a butcher shop.
I love the game. If I don't stop playing it, my wife is gonna kill me.
You're in this dark, nasty place? Pretty disgusting. Now on 32X, it makes me sweat. Welcome to the world of Doom. A hellish nightmare for the more real, the more intense world of Genesis 32X.
I mean, I guess it's kind of true. Like, Doom isn't really for kids. It's for, like, grown men and adults that are into gore and shit. But this next one is just so fucking excellent at what makes Doom Doom, honestly.
There's a deep, dark, foul-smelling prison of the damned. Filled with fire and brimstone, lost souls and demons. And how do you escape this eternal damnation? You blast the nasty demons right between their beady little eyes.
Like, this ad really gives you the idea that the game is all about killing demonic demons from hell, and you're like a jacked up steroid Jesus dude with a shotgun. It's so great.
I got Donkey Kong, and now I'll get you too, Junior. I'm Donkey Kong Jr., and that's my papa.
Ah, jeez, I don't think you guys were even alive for this commercial. Half of you probably don't even know what a ColecoVision is.
Save yourself first! He's chasing me with snapping jaws, and I could fall.
Help Donkey Kong.
While on the subject on Donkey Kong, there is another commercial I really gotta show you guys. Mainly because it's so absurd that I can't really comment on it. You have to see for yourself. And while I'm wrapping all this up, let's take a look at some Pokemon commercials because, man, these are just kind of insane.
Want to ride? Yeah, whatever. I'll be right back.
This would have been anybody's introduction to Pokemon in general, and it's just so absurd. Like, it just more looks like he's trying to kill them all, like they're evil monsters or something.
Got it on your Game Boy, that's where. Pokemon for Game Boy is here. With both packs, you can catch them all. Games and systems sold.
Let's try this again. Now concentrate. Think of Pichu, Lugia, Pikachu, Cyndaquil. Cool.
This guy probably has a cow that shits out Super Nintendo minis and scalps them for like $500 on eBay.
Oh, how about 5 more for my friends?
Dudes, come on, it's fine. Seal attacks are kind of weak to your types anyways, I think. Was it ever strong against anything?
There's a bowl of fun inside every can of Heinz Pokemon pasta. It's your favorite Pokemon characters as fun-shaped noodles.
Do you have the skill? Do you have the speed? Do you have the coordination to be Pokemon Puzzle Master?
Now, for real, this commercial pissed me off as a kid because I thought that was gonna be like a Pokemon Stadium too. Like, we got it, but instead the game that we got was like Tetris Attack. It was just Tetris Attack with Pokemon. There was no real difference to choose any Pokemon types or anything. Like, goddamn, I hate this commercial. Hey, it's daylight outside. It's not night anymore, and I'm awake, kind of. That about wraps up this video about video game ads. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of other memorable and notable ones, but I can't put them all in like one 15-minute-ish video. I might make a follow-up video, but for now, I gotta work on other stuff like this. I made a promise to myself that I'm gonna make a video about this game one way or another. And man, I don't think I'm ready for it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my video. It's not a dumb shitpost video, but you know, whatever. See you guys. See ya. See ya, guys. See ya.
first time I saw you, I knew we'd be linked forever. For you, I traveled to the four corners of the world. I faced adversity. I became a hero.
Dad.
I saved your kingdom.
Dad.
Yes, Zelda?
Are you mixing me up with the princess again?
Hard to say. You're both pretty magical.